Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. And I caught wind of this late last night and I figured, well, let me see what's going on with this morning. So I figured I'd turn on the camera, read what this is about, and put my thoughts to it when I'm done. So the title of this article reads, "The Flash CinemaCon reactions are in with one negative, I'm guessing, reaction. Reviews offer it's the best superhero movie ever, except one reviewer who has quite a difference of opinion." Okay, let's see what's going on with this. I'm trying to put this together, so hopefully we can figure this out. Warner Brothers Discovery screened The Flash tonight at CinemaCon, where the first batch of reactions have hit social media. Worth a mention is that the version screened is not the full cut, as apparently they are still working on touching up the VFX, and no post-credit scenes was shown, assuming there is one. Okay, so that makes sense on why the trailer that we received looks like it still needed some touching up work to do on the VFX. So that explains something to me with the trailer that we just received yesterday. All right. Pretty much per the norm for advanced screenings and first reactions, The Flash is said to be pretty awesome and the best superhero movie ever. So this thing is supposed to be better than Avengers Endgame, The Infinity War, The Dark Knight, Christopher Reeve's Superman. Interesting. However, I did manage to find one negative review, and it's from Jeff Sneider, who also happened to blast his fellow journalists. Interesting. Wow, from Jeff Sneider, huh? Wonder what Jeff has to say. "The Flash first hour is pretty fantastic. Strikes the perfect tone. Ezra's great, heroic, funny, emotional. The last hour is mostly terrible. Just an utter mess that'll leave you asking what the hell is going on. Fan service and DC villain problems strike again. Mixed bag overall," tweeted Sneider. Wow. So basically he's saying the second hour is shit. And the second hour is the fighting and the figuring out. Of course, you know, the first hour is always the setup to the movie and basically setting different events into motion so they can play themselves out throughout the movie. Then you get the confrontation with the main bad guy, and then you end with the resolution. Okay, so let's see what else is being said here. Sneider added in a second tweet, "Just scanned initial reactions, embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for my profession. Not even a whiff of criticism. A bunch of easy lays, I tell you. There are only a handful of critical voices you can trust these days. It's sad, and yes, I know this tweet is going to get... And yes, I know this tweet is going to get me killed." Well, to be honest now, if you feel like this about this movie, what about all the other movies that the people in your profession have sat there and fucking lied about? There's so many movies. There's Captain Marvel. There's, oh Lord, there's so much shit that we can point at, and basically all your colleagues have sat there and gave great reviews to shitty movies. And you've never chastised them about that. But now when it comes to this Flash movie, you have something to say? Interesting, Jeff. Very interesting. Sneider also took a jab at Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav, who said The Flash is the best superhero movie he's ever seen. Huh. Well, you know, that's his matter of opinion, and he's entitled to it. Okay, David Zaslav has not seen The Crow, Logan, Kick-Ass, or most superhero movies, tweeted Sneider. To be honest, if you don't know David Zaslav, maybe he hasn't. Or maybe he hasn't cared to. And I mean, even thinking about the positions that he's played in his career, maybe he just hasn't given a fuck. Because he hasn't been involved in no superhero movie shit until they got a hold of Warner Brothers. So if he hasn't given a fuck about superhero movies, Can you blame him if he hasn't watched The Crow, Logan, Kick-Ass, or anything else? But now that he's in the superhero movie business, then now he gives a fuck and it's concerning his own product. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? And it says CinemaCon also saw not one but two trailers for The Flash, as the normal version was released and a Japanese trailer with extra footage as well as new posters. Okay, so my thing is, I'm just wondering, why is Jeff Sneider saying something about this particular movie when the people in his profession have been kissing ass and basically giving good reviews to shitty movies, and they've been doing this for years, and he's been okay with it this whole time. But for this one movie, he has so much to say. You know what? Honestly, I'm sorry. His whole decision to speak out on this, when him and his people in his profession have been doing this kind of bullshit for all kind of movies that don't deserve it. Why? Because that way they can get press access and basically early access to screenings and different shits. So now you're speaking up on this, but you never spoken about nothing else that's happened before this fucking movie. So my whole thing is, why does Jeff Sneider have such a hard-on for this fucking movie when he's been a part of the problem the whole time? Yeah, so that's my take. That's how I feel. You guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. And as always, it's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. And I'm out. Peace.